Welcome! In this video, we will discuss how to create a budget. This is a step-by-step guide for beginners. Budgeting is a lifelong skill. Whether you are 15, starting your first job, or 95 living on a fixed income, budgeting can help you manage your finances and reduce your stress. So let's get started. The first step is to make a list of your current monthly expenditures. I have listed a few examples here, but your list may look different. That's the beauty of a budget. It is unique to you, and customizing it to fit your needs is important. For example, with housing, you may rent or own. With each situation, there are variables to consider. If you rent, you may have expenditures in addition to your rent, like parking fees or pet penalties. If you own, in addition to your mortgage, you can have a variety of expenditures to maintain your home and property. These may vary throughout the year, like lawn care, so for budgeting purposes, we are looking for a monthly average. Utilities can vary as well. For example, if you pay your garbage or pest control on a quarterly basis, simply divide your bill by 3 for the monthly average on your budget. Insurance is a big expenditure. I've listed a few kinds here, but your list may look different. If you don't own a vehicle, just list your transportation cost: Uber, taxi, bus fares, etc. If you own a vehicle, you have reoccurring expenditures like oil changes, tire replacement, fuel, and tag tax. There are also expenditures that can hit out of the blue, like major repairs. As you become proficient at budgeting, you can add in buffers for these future expenditures so that you don't break your budget when those expenditures occur. Your grocery costs can be affected by many things: where and how you shop, as well as special occasions like Christmas, birthdays, vacations, or anniversaries. As you progress into the next steps of the budgeting process, analyzing these variables can help you manage your grocery expense. Anticipating future needs is a great budgeting skill that keeps us on track. It's important to record discretionary spending, as it can become a big expense if not monitored and adjusted properly. You can look at past expenditures to help you estimate future ones. I utilize my credit card statement to help me track annual expenditures for these items, and then I use a monthly average for this category. Health can be a big expense depending on your situation. When making this list, you are looking for items not covered by insurance, like deductibles for medical procedures, co-pays for doctor's visits, dentist, or eyeglasses. You also want to list items you use to stay healthy, like gym memberships, exercise classes, supplements, or therapy. Step 2 in the budget process is comparing those expenditures you just compiled with your income. If you are spending more than you make, we need to find a way to balance it. First, look for replacements. For example, you may be able to find a lower-cost pest control or begin doing your own. Next, look at reductions. If you have multiple streaming services, consider reducing those services, keeping only your favorite. Maybe you can lower your grocery bill by shopping at a different store, utilizing sales, or growing a garden. Reduce your clothing cost by shopping at thrift stores or consignment shops. A trick to make budgeting work is to keep the items that mean the most to you. If you love movies but going to the theater is too expensive, try renting instead. That way the whole family can watch it at home for a lower price than the multiple tickets. Candy, popcorn, and soda that you might purchase at the theater. Providing your own snacks at home can definitely save some money. If you find yourself in the fortunate situation of spending less than you make, you can budget in savings. Remember those future needs we were talking about earlier? Car repair or appliance replacement. This is where you add the buffer for those items by budgeting in a monthly expense for those future needs. If you have not yet retired, think about putting away money for your future years. You can also budget for life enrichments: a riding lawnmower for easier lawn care, a newer vehicle for fewer repair costs. Consider your wants and budget accordingly. Another great option is charity, because once you have your budget under control, you'll be better able to help others. Step 3. It's important to review your budget monthly, especially at the beginning. Once you perfect your budget, an annual review is a good idea to stay on track and adjust for changes in your situation. Since I charge almost all of my expenditures, I take advantage of the spend analyzer on my credit card website. It helps me keep track of where I'm spending my money, especially on those discretionary items we discussed before. I hope you have found this video helpful and informative. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Please subscribe so you don't miss my future videos. And if you have a suggestion for a topic you would like to know more about, I would love to hear it. Thanks for watching.